YouTubers. I went back for my official third weigh-in of 4 on July 25th. And I'd only lost half a pound, but that's fine because I'm still in the pre-op stage. The goal is to not come in and weigh more than my very first weigh-in, which I am sad to say was 296 pounds. It is what it is. My body, I'm fat. I'm morbidly obese. And I'm doing what I can to be able to change that with the help of surgery. So, I also ended up with an iron study, which is blood work, to determine the cause of my severe anemia, which is iron deficiency. I am now taking iron with a vitamin C binder already attached to it to help it absorb in my body. I go back August 24th, and I assume I'll have more blood work to recheck and see if it's actually helping. As a nurse, I know if it doesn't help, then I will end up having to go for iron infusions via IV. Hematologists do that, and they're normally at cancer centers now. So fun. Let's just hope it works. My doctor did prescribe me some. My insurance doesn't cover iron, which is silly, but whatever. It is what it is, and so I got to Googling and Googled basically iron supplements for bariatric surgery patients. I found some Celebrate chewables, grape flavored. I think mine are 30 milligrams, and I'm taking them 3 times a day per my doctor. The goal is to hopefully boost my hemoglobin up, at least see it trending up. Obviously, it's not a quick fix. It's not going to fix itself in a month, and it's not going to stay fixed on its own. It's a take iron pills probably for the rest of my life as long as they work. And fingers crossed that it does work. Let's see. What else did we go over at my appointment? Oh, my nutritionist cleared me from my last appointment, so I don't have to see her anymore. I had a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot in your lung, back in September 2015. So they needed my lab work from that and the doctor's progress notes discussing the results of the anticoagulation labs they had done while I was in the hospital. I do not have any clotting disorders. They believe my blood clot was caused from my birth control pill. And it's a very rare side effect, but in every birth control package, it is listed that it can cause blood clots. And generally it doesn't. And sorry, I'm congested this morning. Generally it doesn't. And generally, you become more at risk for the blood clots if you're a smoker, have high blood pressure, stuff that affects the flow of the blood in your body. I do not smoke. I have never smoked except for trying them as a kid. I actually don't like to be around the smell of smoke. After having the blood clot, it makes me start to cough and everything. It irritates my lungs these days just to be around the cigarette smoke. So they received all that, and I don't know what he's going to do as far as anticoagulation after surgery. Obviously, because of having had a previous blood clot, it does put me at risk with surgeries for the possibility of having another one. And really what increases you having a blood clot after surgery is if you lay in bed and you don't get up and you don't move around. You have got to get your blood circulating. And the way your blood circulates efficiently in your body is to get up and move around. Our legs are naturally pumping the blood through our body, and that's generally where most blood clots start. Mine didn't. We did a duplex to make sure, and mine did not, which is really scary. But so likely, I'm sure he's going to put me on Lovenox for X amount of weeks, whatever. I don't care. Honestly, it'll make me feel better. Even if it's just for a week, I will feel better being on some kind of blood thinners. Yeah, I know. I so need to take off this nail polish. Oh well, I'll get to it sometime before I go back to work. But so I have met and gotten in all the documentation they need, which includes having your primary care doctor write a letter stating why they feel it's medically necessary and basically medically clearing you to be able to go on and have your bariatric surgery, whether you're having gastric bypass or the sleeve. One of the other newer surgeries is a duodental switch, and not real sure how insurance companies, if they're paying for that yet or not. I really don't know. I know they do pretty much pay for the sleeve and gastric bypass, where they used to really not want to pay for the sleeve because it was new. Well, it's no longer new. It was never really new to begin with. Gastric bypass used to be a 2-stage process. They'd go in, they'd make a sleeve. Then they'd bring you back in after you lost a decent amount of weight and could be under longer, and would go ahead and reroute your intestines. I don't want that done. That is why I have chosen the sleeve. I also obviously have some deficiencies and my iron. So I really don't need the malabsorption that comes with gastric bypass because I already have issues and I don't need extra issues. So I have one more appointment. It's August 24th. It's going to be a long one. The only thing that is left before it goes to insurance for approval, because it has to have pre-authorization. It is a medical surgery. Is my psych eval. So at 9 o'clock I'll do my psych eval, and then I'll meet with the psych, and then I'll do my last weigh-in, which is required with the nurse practitioner I see. And from there it should go to medical clearance. Now, my last appointment's on a Thursday, so I figure the surgeon will either push it through for the insurance to look at it either Friday or maybe even a week later. They say it generally takes about 2 to 4 weeks after your last appointment to get your surgery date, between what they do and waiting on the insurance company. Now, I do have a few people I know that have had it with my insurance company, and they pretty much got their approval like a week and a half after the doctor's office sent it to the insurance company for approval. So hopefully I'll get as lucky. And then the one lady I know who had it done, I think her surgery date was like 1 to 2 weeks after she got her approval. I'm hoping mine kind of works the same. I'd really, like I said, my last appointment is August 24th, and I'd really like to go ahead and get this done in September and start my new journey and not feel hungry 24/7. Feeling hungry all the time sucks. The hormone ghrelin sucks. It's worse as the fatter you get and the more your stomach stretches. And yes, your stomach does naturally stretch. Does it naturally unstretch? No. Your stomach is not going to magically just go back to how it was all on its own. It would be nice, and then none of us would need this. If only life were that simple. Um, so I am currently taking my multivitamins with iron. I take generic Walmart brand generic Flintstone vitamins. I take 2 of them. That gives me 36 grams of iron in it. Milligrams, 36 milligrams of iron in it. And then I take my Celebrate, 30 milligrams with the vitamin C already in it. I take that 3 times a day. So I'm getting about 126 milligrams of iron a day. I've only been on it for a week. Hopefully I will start to feel better and can get this knocked out and not gain any weight this month and get this show on the road. There are tons of vertical gastric sleeve videos on YouTube. Obviously I haven't had it done yet. The goal is to hopefully have my surgery sometime in September, and then I'll be able to come back on and discuss more about post-op and the diet stages after surgery, and hopefully be able to start to see this weight come off. I have 5 children and a husband, and I'm a nurse, and I just can't live this way anymore. And I have diabetes, and I want to be healthy, and I don't want to lose any of my body parts. I'd like to keep them. Kind of fond of them after 40 years. So, on top of it all, I am going white hairs. Not gray, white. So that's a little distressing. So hopefully the next time I do a video, I will have wire blonde hair. My hair is not as yellow as it looks in this video. I have a naturally golden tint to my hair. It has been there forever. See? More white hair. To not damage my hair so much, slowly having it lightened to blonde. Hopefully it won't look so bad. Take some getting used to. But figure if I get my hair close to a blonde white, then should cover up my white hair pretty good. Anyways, now I'm just rambling. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I will get back to you. And go ahead and click the like button down. And I need some subscribers. I have no subscribers for my vlog. So like me, subscribe to me. Love y'all. Take care.